Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So I am here to give you quick recap of the summary of lesson acid, bases and salt. So as you know student, we use many things in our daily life. These all things have different in taste. Some are sweet, some are salty, some are bitter, some are sour. So among these all things, some things which we use in our daily life are curd, lemon juice, vinegar, orange juice and many more. These all substances taste sour. Why these all substances taste sour? Because they contain acids, and these substances are acidic in nature. So this is the one property of the acid. Acids are sour in taste. Now bases. So some substances which we use, that baking soda, soap solution and many things, are bitter in taste. Why they are bitter in taste? Because they do not contain acid in it. It means they are bitter in taste and they are called bases. This is the first property of bases. Bases are bitter in taste and soapy to touch. Now second property of the acids. Acids turn blue litmus paper to red, while bases turn red litmus paper to blue. So now students, I told you that acids are sour in taste and bases are bitter in taste. So how can you identify this is acid and this is base? But don't taste anything. We cannot taste all things. That's why we have some substances are there to identify whether the solution is acidic or basic, and they are called indicators. Some naturally available indicators are there. Litmus, turmeric, China rose petals, these all are naturally occurring indicators. Litmus paper also extracted from lichens, and nowadays it is available into paper strip, red and blue litmus paper. After that turmeric, you know that very well, turmeric and China rose. So in this lesson, one very much important thing is that this is neutralization process. So neutralization process means when acid mix with base, the solution neutralize the effect of each other. It means when acidic solution and the basic solution mix with each other, both the acidic nature of the acid and the basic nature of the base are destroyed, and the resulting solution is salt and water, and this process is called neutralization. So the reaction between an acid and a base is known as neutralization. Salt and water are produced in this process. Formula of neutralization is acid plus base gives salt plus water. Now this neutralization process help us in everyday life also. I am telling you how. First, when indigestion. So when indigestion happens, you know that it means that in our stomach too much of acid produced. That time generally we take some antacid syrup like milk of magnesia or Diagen syrup. So when in our stomach already too much acid is there, and to neutralize the effect of the too much acid, generally we have to take some base. That's why we take milk of magnesia, contain magnesium hydroxide, that is base, or antacid, so we feel relief. Same when ant bite, that time also ant release some formic acid into our skin, and when we rub baking soda on it, It will neutralize the effect of the acid. Third is for soil treatment also farmer use this neutralization process, for factory waste also. So students, now I am explain you to actual exercise one by one, and after explaining I will send you PDF. From PDF you will write in your CW question answers. So let's question number 1 is state difference between acids and bases. So see, here you have to write the difference between acid and base. So according to marks, for example in your question paper this question comes in 2 marks, so you will write 2 points of each. Sometimes this question comes in 3 marks, so you have to write 3 points of each. So students, according to marks you will write that points, remember. So here first of all make 2 columns, one for acid and one for base. Now first point of acid is acids are sour in taste. Here for acid we are writing about its taste. So in bases also we will write about its taste only. So first point of bases is bases are bitter in taste. First point of acid is acids are sour in taste and bases are bitter in taste. Second point for acid. Acids turn blue litmus paper to red. So again that same only, here about litmus paper color transformation we are writing for acid. So for bases also we will write that same only. So bases turns red litmus paper to blue. So second point of acid is acid turns blue litmus paper to red, and second point for bases is bases turn red litmus paper to blue. Now point 3 for acid. See, acid give no color with phenolphthalein, as you have seen in demonstration. Acids give no color with phenolphthalein and bases give pink color with phenolphthalein. Remember, acids give no color with phenolphthalein and bases give pink color with phenolphthalein. This is the third point. Now fourth point for acid. Acid is a substance which contains hydrogen ion H+. And fourth point for bases. Base is a substance which contains hydroxyl ion OH-. Again number 4. Acid is a substance which contains hydrogen ion H+, and base is a substance which contains hydroxyl ion OH-. Question number 2 is ammonia is found in many household products such as window cleaners. It turns red litmus blue. What is its nature? So here in question only see that ammonia is found in many household products such as window cleaner. It means in soap solution is present in that, and it turns red litmus paper blue also. So remember again now what is the properties of the base and acid. The property of base is bases turns red litmus blue. It means first of all in ammonia soap solution is there because it generally is used in household product, and here is given it turns red litmus blue. This is the property of base only, no? So since ammonia solution turn red litmus blue, therefore it is basic in nature. So question number 3 is name the source from which litmus solution is obtained. What is the use of this solution? So as I told you, from where litmus solution is obtained. So you know that litmus solution is obtained from lichens. And here again one question arises, what is lichens? So lichen means a simple slow growing plant that forms very small leaf like, or you can say branching growth on rocks, walls and tree. So litmus generally extracted from lichens. It has generally mauve color, it means we can say purple color. When it added to acidic solution it turns red, and when added to basic solution it turns blue. But nowadays it is available in the form of a strip of paper. Generally we say it red litmus paper and blue litmus paper. So name the substance from which litmus solution is obtained. So litmus solution is obtained from lichens. And what is the use of this solution? So it is used to determine whether the given solution is acidic or basic, we can say. Question number 4 is the distilled water acidic, basic or neutral, and how would you verify it? So first question is the distilled water. Distilled water, what is the meaning of distilled water? So students, I am telling you how to make distilled water. First of all, what you want to, so take some water in a pot and make it boil. So when water start boiling, it gives bubbles. Yes, now water turns into vapor and vapor goes high. So what you have to do, you have to put some lid or anything on the way of vapor. So again when vapor touch the cool surface of the lid, again it turns into water droplets, and this is called distilled water. So you can identify or you can verify whether that distilled water is acidic, basic or neutral. You can use litmus paper. When you dip litmus paper in distilled water, it gives no color. It means it gives no change in color. So if it is not giving any change in color, so you can say this solution is neutral. So distilled water is neutral in nature, and this fact is verified by the litmus solution, because no change in color take place by litmus solution. So we can verify it by showing that neither blue nor red litmus paper changes its color when dipped in it. So distilled water will be neutral. So students, I explained 4 question answers, 4 textbook question answers in this video. Now in next video some more question answers I will explain. Till then, go through the video twice for better understanding, and still you have any doubt, any query, you can write in comment box. We'll meet you soon. Thank you.